Yeah, what you're looking at is a coffee pot, and if I can just possibly zoom in. No, I can't without you seemingly. There you are. That is an egg. Oh dear, oh dear. Right, let me explain. This coffee pot I used to use to transport water to the aviary, and when I started putting it in sealed containers inside the aviary porch, I left this inside the aviary, and this morning, in fact, I came and I discovered that two of my finches, Beverly and Martin, the oldest two, brother and sister, had been inside this pot all night. Now, when I looked in, there was none of what you see now. I don't know if you can actually see, but there's a lot of shit in there, basically. It's all leaf litter and all. There you are, you can sort of start to see what's inside. None of that there this morning. No, it took Martin less than 6 hours to build this nest out of everything by the looks of it, and Beverly laid an egg. Oh dear, now I am faced with a quandary of what to do. Seemingly they are not sleeping in this nest overnight, which is interesting, because I've just pulled this out of the aviary and they were not inside. It's okay, she doesn't need to be sitting on the eggs until she has laid 3, and she will lay 1 a day. And this one definitely appeared somewhere after 12 o'clock. So what we're going to do, because it's dangerous to leave them unprotected like this in case she gets egg bound, or in case other birds start to attack the young if they're born. I mean, it's bad enough that this is incest, but there's nothing I can do about that now. While the males you can mate with anything, the females generally tend to stick to one male, and I don't want to lose Beverly as a breeding bird, so I'm afraid I'm just going to have to put them both in a cage inside and hope that they manage to breed, which they will, based on this. I am going to try and remove this egg tomorrow and put it in the nest box or inside the cage. She may well reject it, and I don't know how I'm going to get it out of there without breaking it. But either way, I do think that if I pair them off, they will just mate and they will just lay eggs, and that's what I'm going to do. It's too late to do it tonight. It's dark, I can't see what I'm doing. But I'm quite encouraged by the fact they're not sleeping in this nest. So, you know, there we are. Bit of a shock when I came home. I came home after having lunch with my mother, and we went to a garden centre and we bought lots of plants, and I was busy planting my plants in the front garden, and I could hear Martin in the back garden making such a racket, and that was about 7 o'clock. Now obviously he had just discovered the egg at that point, and that's when I discovered the egg, and let's just say he seemed a lot happier about it than me.